Happy December 1st, everyone. As Mr. Brazil was calling it on TalkSport, we have made it. It's December the 1st. Here we go. Flash Talks returns December the 1st. Happy December, everyone. I'm keeping an eye on my news feeds today because apparently Erik ten Hag's getting sacked today, according to Alan Brazil from TalkSport. Desperate for a bit of a managerial sacking. We know the media, we know what they're like. They are wanting this now and they are hungry. They need that blood. And Erik is the victim they want. And I, as a fan, am determined to not see that happen. How are we all? I still haven't got over the other night's game. I would normally like to do a live feed straight after a game, but that was an exhausting watch. So exhausting, I went to bed shortly after. And it was an early kickoff. We're back. It's December. Traditions of the park. I'm trying to work out whether this light's a good thing or not. Let's try off. Quality don't look good, does it? Traditionally, in the past of Alex Ferguson days, December is when United suddenly come to life and we then dominate the league for the rest of the season. You just don't know what's going to happen. I've got some positives to take from recent periods. We are scoring goals. We've been crying out for goals. We're finally scoring them. So let's see what December can bring. I'm doing a quick rundown here of my predictions for the month ahead. And United fans, brace yourselves. I'm going to speak the truth. You never know what a game's going to bring, but I think it's going to be a bleak month. Okay, so tomorrow night we have got Newcastle away. Score prediction. I've said we're scoring goals. However, Newcastle at home don't let in many goals at all. I'm going to predict United score a goal tomorrow night. And I'm going to say Marcus Rashford is scoring it. I think he may have a bit of hunger in him now after missing out on the Champions League game midweek. And with Garnacho scoring goals now, the place could be at risk. So keep an eye on that one. We're scoring tomorrow night. However, so are Newcastle. I think it's going to finish 4-1 Newcastle. We're due a damn good spanking, and I think tomorrow night is the first. I don't think that could be the only one. Straight after that, nice and easy, midweek game at Old Trafford, Chelsea. Oh, God. A team that has struggled for their identity themselves, but I feel like they are going to get there. Midweek, under the lights, Premier League. I'm going to be brave here. I think we're taking the 3 points. I think there could be many goals in this one after watching their game with City. I could see this being a lot like the game we've just had with Galatasaray, goals all over. I'm going to go 3-2 United. And then on the Saturday after at 3:00, normally I like 3:00 games, but every time we play them, they're frustrating to listen to. We're at home again to Bournemouth, and it's so hard to predict these games. It really is. But I'm going to go with it. United are winning this game comfortably. We're winning 3-0. All right? Go with that one. Next up is the Champions League. I think that's done. It's done. I personally think we're out. I think we're going to get outclassed by Bayern when they come to town. And my personal want is to drop out of Europe altogether. I can't do the Thursday nights again. Just can't do it. However, financially, the club may look at it as like, if we're not in Champions League, we've got to be in Europa League. But it's a game of football. If we lose, we'll finish bottom of the group. It's as simple as that. The Galatasaray and Copenhagen game, God knows what's going to happen in that one. But I can see this game being 4-2 to Bayern Munich. Yeah. We've got goals in us now, but Bayern are a league ahead. They deserve to be in the Champions League. We don't. I'm laughing. I've got PTSD here. Game after that, Sunday the 17th. Put it in your diary. Week before Christmas. We're at Anfield. Oh, shit. Keep an eye on the channel. Might be doing something special for the Liverpool game. Going to try a few different ideas out on the channel. Away to Liverpool. As long as it's not 7-0, I'm happy. That doesn't mean it can be 6-0 or fucking 8-0. I think Liverpool win this. I can't see any other way because they are so much better than us, and we're playing what some have described as survival football lately. We don't have an identity yet. I think the identity will come, and I think this is a long road. We're certainly not ready to play teams like Liverpool and play the style of football we have been playing. So I can see Liverpool winning this comfortably, a bit like the City game. I'd go 3-0 Liverpool. So that's one to look forward to. Can't wait. Straight after that, on the 23rd of December, we are away at lunchtime to West Ham United, a traditional bogey team for us. However, we're going to get points this month. I can see us coming away with a win here. I don't know why. It's just something tells me this could be a game for us to take. West Ham are doing all right, but they're nothing special, and the European football has been a bit of a distraction for them again. Yeah, I'm going to go United 3-1 winners here. See what happens. Boxing Day, 8 p.m. Aston Villa at home. Aston Villa have been the surprise package of the Premier League this season. They are on fire. And I think this one, I don't think we're ready to play a team like Aston Villa, actually. All the teams above us are better than us at this stage. However, I think we could get a draw here. So I'm going United 2, Villa 2. In fact, I'm going for a draw. But we're in a long process. That's my version of events. We're in a long process to get to where we need to be. When we're so far behind the rest of them, this is a massive rebuild. And where the club, it'd be interesting to see what the club do in January in terms of selling players. Because that's what I'm more excited for. Who's going to go? I'm not excited for players coming in anymore because they just get wasted or they're not good enough. And to end the month on the 30th of December, we are away to Forest, 5:30 kickoff. Forest again. They could be on their day. They could beat us. They could. However, I'm going to go in saying we're going to finish the year quite strong and we will win this game 2-0. So, so a very mixed bag month, but up against the bigger team. I hate calling the bigger teams. We're United. The teams that are currently better than us, I think we're going to struggle starting this weekend with Newcastle. But let's see what happens. I will applaud whatever happens. Win, lose or draw, you stick with United, and we'll see what the month ahead brings. It's entertaining though. Got to say that what we've been seeing lately from United, the goals are coming, but I can see the plan. I know not many people do, but I can see the plan, and I can see that a lot of these players don't fit Ten Hag's style of play, and he does want them to go, but the club aren't. They've never been good at selling players, so I don't know. I don't really know what will come of this. It's a long-term vision. Someone asked me the other day, which players would you look to get rid of as soon as possible? For me, in January, I would say Sancho has to go for a start because he's fallen out the manager. He's been sitting there getting his wages for all these months now and nothing. So, ta-ta, off you go, off to Saudi, don't care. I'm done with it. Whether he's at fault with it or not, he could at least apologise. This is in any walk of life, you have to respect your hierarchy. They've got to respect you as well. However, there's been a falling out here. From what you hear, players have tried to convince Sancho to apologise to the manager, and he's had none of it. So, for me, if we can see Ronaldo go after a falling out and everything else, the Piers Morgan crap, Sancho's got to go. First one to go. Bye-bye. It's going to be hard to get rid of him, though, because of his wages. The only place, realistically, is Saudi Arabia. And next up, I would like him to go as well to Saudi. He's been playing all right recently, but he's out of contract in the summer. So Martial, I would like to see go now, if we can get rid of him. I don't know which clubs will come in for him. Probably Saudi as well. There's lots of rumours around Varane. I wouldn't get rid yet because what happens if we have any more injuries in defence? I'm not a massive fan of Varane. I have called him the Rolls Royce. When he's on his day, he's fantastic, but he's very injury prone. This is the thing we have bought in him and Casemiro, Real Madrid legends, and they're not in their prime anymore. So I would possibly pull them. I think United's direction is going to go promote the youth, and let's see what great young players are out there, which is a direction they haven't gone in for a long time. We like to buy players that are past it and pay them over the odds. This is my theory coming in, that these players that he's falling out with, apparently, they're on big bucks. So unless it's Arashi, who's Mr. Manchester United in the modern era, you're going to go. We'll look at, I don't know what's going on with the ownership, but clearly things need to change. We've established that the wages are probably one of the biggest problems. So the high earners, the massively high earners, hence what we saw with De Gea, they go. So take your pick on that. I'm trying to work on my backgrounds. I don't think my son's Minecraft blanket's working. We've got United players in the background. That's a United wall for my boy. Well, we've got X's on players that are no longer with us. I was coming around like a hitman during the transfer window. I'm swaying. That's my December predictions. I think it's going to be a tough month, but every month's difficult in the Premier League, Champions League. One more match in the Champions League, and then it's ta-ta for us, I think. So thanks for tuning in to Flash Talks. Like, share, and subscribe. It's good to be back. I've got to try and keep up some content. I've not been with it lately, so I'm going to get this thing rolling again. It's good to be back and bouncing. Alan Brazil, I'm listening to you, man. It's December 1. Where's that sacking you talked about? Have you got that big money payout that you were promised? Hey, Brazil, what's going on, Mr. Brazil?